When your kid disobeys you, you don't say, "You have sinned against me." Maybe you do, I don't know. Does anyone try that?
What's the difference between a sin and a mistake? Listen to what this pastor has to say about it.
Sin. Right there. It's an uncomfortable word. Sometimes we don't want to talk about it. We don't know what to do. We don't like the word sin. It feels condemning. It feels religious when we use that word. It conjures up sometimes this idea of God with a furrowed brow, arms crossed, looking at you. Because of that idea, we've really replaced the idea of that word with something just easier, more palatable. What do we call? We call them mistakes. But let's break this down for a second. We have mistakes and we have sin. Those are not equal things. Maybe when an employee messes up, you don't say something like, "You have transgressed the moral law." Anyone have that conversation recently? Come into the office because you've transgressed the moral law. It's your time. We don't do that. We say, "You made a mistake. You broke the rule. You showed," this is one of my favorites, "you showed poor judgment." But you can see that mistake just feels more manageable. You can fix a mistake. It doesn't feel moral. Sin feels moral. Mistakes don't. Mistakes feel just unfortunate. Here's the problem, though, is that we use mistake to cover what's actually premeditated. Maybe in your life it sounds something like this. You know, that night where you crossed the line again? Or the lie that you rehearsed before you told it? Yeah, that's sin. Because if I'm just a mistake maker, I don't really need a savior. I just need a better calendar. I need a better system. Matthew 5, you've heard it said, "Don't murder." But I say, even if you're angry, you've broken the command. You've heard it said, "Don't commit adultery." But I say, if you've looked with lust, you've broken that command. I don't want you to miss the freedom that comes from this part here. So lean in just a little bit. Because as soon as we hear those things, you're like, "I can't meet that standard." And so often when we read those scriptures, we're like, "Oh, he just made it so hard for us, and he's just trying to shame us." Yes, he is making it impossible, so you'll stop pretending. That's what's going on here. He's not saying that you're bad. He's saying you're actually worse than you think. Truly. He's saying that you're worse than you think. And he's also saying this, though, is that you need me more than you'd ever think you would.